Whether you're already making moves or just visualizing your future life, these are the upgrades that separate the comfortable from the wealthy. Let's dive straight into the mindset and lifestyle of people who understand value, quality, and long-term thinking. Number 1. Your surroundings. The rich don't just live in big houses, they live in inspiring ones. Once you get rich, you need to upgrade where you live, work, and relax. Choose spaces that energize you. Think natural light, custom interior design, views that make you pause and reflect. A chaotic or dull space limits your creativity, but a well-designed home office, a minimalist lounge, or a reading room, that raises your thinking. And it's deeper than aesthetics. High-performing people design their homes around productivity and peace. Want to write more? Add a thinking room. Need better focus? Build a private office that shuts out distractions. Want to connect better with your family? Create a dinner space with no screens. Wealth gives you the power to craft an environment that pulls you forward every day. Don't waste that power. Number 2, your bed. Wealthy people don't play with sleep. You spend 1/3 of your life in bed. Once you can afford it, invest in a premium mattress, luxury sheets, and blackout curtains. Get the sleep setup that makes you feel rich every night. Why? Because proper rest means better decisions, more energy, and better health. And don't stop at the mattress. Invest in soundproofing your room, temperature control, and an evening routine that signals your brain it's time to shut down. Good sleep is like compound interest. It builds quietly and pays off massively. Number 3, your inner circle. Once you're making real money, it's time to upgrade your network. Surround yourself with people who are growing, building, and thinking ahead. Wealthy people don't entertain energy drainers or small thinkers. They choose peers who inspire them, challenge them, and help them expand their vision. Upgrade from surface-level conversations to deep strategic dialogue. Be around people who talk ideas, investments, new markets, not just the latest gossip. You'll never build a future in a room stuck in the past. Number 4, your time management. When you're poor, time feels cheap. But when you're rich, time becomes your most valuable asset. Upgrade how you schedule your day. Use a calendar. Batch your tasks. Say no to things that don't move the needle. And here's the key. Outsource what doesn't need your brain. Hire a virtual assistant. Get a personal chef. Pay for laundry services. Buy back your time and spend it doing what actually matters. Thinking, planning, building, or, honestly, just resting. Even more powerful, use money to eliminate friction. The rich remove small stressors, grocery runs, cleaning, scheduling. The fewer interruptions you have, the more you can focus on high-leverage decisions. Number 5, your clothes. This isn't about wearing designer brands head to toe. It's about wearing clothes that fit, that last, and that speak before you say a word. When you become rich, dress with purpose. Get your suits tailored. Choose fabrics that feel good and age well. Minimal, elevated pieces will always outshine loud logos. And don't underestimate how your appearance shifts your identity. When you look like someone who owns the room, you start acting like it. That confidence can open doors that raw talent alone can't. Invest in style like you would in branding because you are the brand. Number 6, your body. Money gives you access. Use it to access better health. Get regular checkups. Work with a personal trainer. Hire a private nutritionist. Build your wellness team the same way you'd build a business team. Rich people treat their bodies like high-performance machines. Supplements, therapy, gym memberships, cold plunges, these aren't luxuries. They're part of a maintenance routine that protects their most valuable tool, themselves. Longevity becomes part of the strategy. If you want to enjoy your wealth for decades, then optimize for energy, mobility, and strength now. Make your health a non-negotiable. Number 7, what you consume. Rich people don't just watch TV or scroll endlessly. They curate what enters their mind. Once you're wealthy, invest in books, podcasts, and private newsletters that really sharpen your edge. Subscribe to premium data, financial insights, and trend forecasts. You're no longer learning just for fun. You're learning to protect, grow, and multiply what you've earned. Be selective. The right information can make you millions. The wrong input can cost you more than money. If you're feeding your brain with junk, don't expect it to make elite decisions. Upgrade your inputs to upgrade your output. Number 8, how you travel. Once you have money, stop traveling just for vacation. Start traveling with intent. Upgrade to experiences that transform your perspective. Fly first class not to show off, but to feel what calm really means. Book accommodations that give you privacy, security, and serenity. Visit innovation hubs. go to wealth summits, take silent retreats or history tours, learn from new cultures and systems. Wealthy people use travel as an investment in clarity, global awareness, and opportunity. Number 9. Your money team. When your wealth grows, it requires protection, optimization, and strategy. You need a CPA who saves you thousands legally, a financial advisor who builds your long-term plan, a lawyer who guards your assets. The rich understand they can't do it all, so they build a team of pros. That's the upgrade. It's not about knowing everything, but knowing who knows what you need. Your wealth is a business. Treat it like one. Number 10. Your mindset. This is honestly the most important upgrade of them all. When you first start making money, you think about the now. But once you get rich, it's time to think long-term. Think generations. Create assets that outlive you. Think about what you'll leave behind: systems, businesses, knowledge, or impact. The people with real wealth, they think in decades. They plan for their kids' kids. They're not just making money, they're shaping legacy. That's a whole different frequency. That's real power. If you're serious about building wealth, these upgrades are your next steps. They're not about flexing, they're function, freedom, and future focus. So tell us in the comments, which of these 10 upgrades are you working on first? Is it your network, your health, your time? And if you're building toward a richer life, be sure to subscribe. We share content to help you think bigger, move smarter, and stay ahead of the curve. You've just taken another step toward the lifestyle you've been working for. Remember, wealth isn't just something you have, it's something you grow into. These upgrades aren't instant switches. They're gradual shifts that reflect how seriously you take your growth. You don't need millions in the bank to start thinking like someone who has it. Begin where you are with what you have. Start refining your standards, your routines, your inputs. That's how you rise. Wealthy living starts in the mind first, then follows in your actions. Each upgrade is a statement. I value myself, my time, and my future. So act accordingly, because your future self is watching.